Namaste again. So this is the stretching video for posture groups 2 and 3. Not many people are probably going to look at this video unless they're just curious about what it might look like. Because in the beginning, this is not where we start, right? But this is the basic form of all yoga, kind of like the body and emotion course is the foundation of all the cleaning up lady interests. The same way, this is the foundation of yoga, right? It kind of is like a little mini overview of all the fancy cool poses. It just wakes everything up. It's a wonderful 5 minutes to begin and end your day with that does a great job overall once you've already learned to work out your stuck spots, right? So, again, use a mirror. Get your mirror handy. Don't forget that. The basic keys: keep your stick people posture. Make sure you are belly breathing. See, even I'm having to slow myself down a minute here. And that really is the best place to start. Take a minute, even though this is a short 5 minutes of your day. Take the first minute to do nothing but just stand there and do a little breathing and keep, try to tune into your body. That's what this is about, right? Not much point in rushing ahead if you don't slow down and tune in. So just do that. Remember your third key of always using full range of motion instead of forcing it as far as you can, right? A different kind of more. Always keep that motion flowing. Again, for many people, you don't want to do the routine first. You just want to do whatever happens to feel good. You just kind of tweak things around a bit. And keep it moving. Doesn't have to be great big motions. If it's great big motions, you're not really letting yourself stretch. Just keep that belly breathing, right? Okay, so now, regardless of whether you get to this first or last, I'm going to show you the full sun salute. The original, it's kind of named for its original position, which is hard to explain and very easy to show, right? So once you've spent a minute, coming to yourself and tuning in, make sure you're all lined up, right? Heels, knees, hips, shoulders back, tail out, chin up. Take your hands. As you breathe in, do like an angel wings all the way up to the top. Notice I'm also tipping backwards. If it's, if somebody's more restricted, maybe they would just do more of this. But if you really want, this is for groups 2 and 3 here, okay? The proper full sun salute isn't just putting your hands up and down. It's in the other direction too. You're going quite a ways back. Then on the out, go all the way down. Oh, yeah, it's perfect. We're still on the camera. All right. You can kind of, there's a couple of ways you can do the down. You can either do reverse C's with your hands like this. Like if I'm starting out at the top here, I can cross them. Right? That feels lovely. Or you can simply bring them down the way they came. As you can see by my standing now, you can also modify your pose to have your legs out a little more. You can mix this feeling your way body mind stuff with the routine too, right? So that's the first one. That's the sun salute. The next one brings you down to the ground. I'll make sure we don't get off the camera now. There we go. You just make your body as straight as a board. Okay, you don't have to do push-ups for this to do your body a lot of good. Let it wiggle around on your toes. It opens everything up. There is a difference between when you tip your head back. This actually puts strain on my lower back right here. If I tip my head up when I'm in the plank, that's better for the cobra pose. For the plank pose, keep everything straight, including your head. None of this tipping business, straight as an arrow. That's all there is to it. Now to turn this into a lunge, you just bring one knee forward. If you have a little trouble, don't be afraid to use your hand. Okay, this is about stretching. This is not about like muscle developing exercises where you're not allowed to cheat. Okay, cheating works. Help yourself get into that lunge position. Again, straight as an arrow. This is going to open up a little more. Of course, do both sides. You can cheat all you like. This is, if you're thinking you're a little, say you feel like you have pretty great posture, but you're a little overweight. You don't have to be skinny mini to be able to do this. Your leg is going to go off to the side and allow space for your stomach. This is something that everybody can work towards, and you can modify it for the lower groups, right? All along the way. So, the next one is the cobra. Now, you can tip that head back. You could maybe even call this the mermaid if you're a little girl, right? Oh, can't quite see my... You do the mermaid, you almost want to bring your toes up, right? But the idea is you don't really want to lock your arms out, ever. You don't want to lock things out. But it definitely helps to keep your arms straight and just let your body hang. This is like, if it weren't for the fact that I was technically using muscles, I could seriously fall asleep in this position. It is that comfortable. Okay, when we're doing these sorts of weird things as stretching instead of muscle building exercises, they start feeling really, really good. If you've been using exercises and stuff, you might consider trying to, just do the same kinds of things you kind of like but don't always want to do. Try it as a stretching exercise instead and watch what happens. Oh, and we almost forgot the downward dog. So then on your way back up, what we got here? There we go. This one, your feet are definitely going to want to be wide for. This is none of this under the hips business. Your hands are still pretty much under your shoulders, maybe a little wide. Basically, you just want to turn yourself into the letter V. Again, including your head. You don't want to be cranking it either way. Well, go ahead and experiment and notice the differences in what you feel. But, just the basic pose that kind of opens everything up. Very, very simple. And then, you can bring your feet back together and come right back up. Oh, running into my board. Into the sun salute. That's it. It's just a simple sequence of 5 positions that kind of flow into each other. And, the first time you do it slowly, more slowly. But make sure you do a couple of rounds and you do it a little faster every time. You do that, maybe in the evening, maybe you just want to do the super slow one. You don't want to get yourself all revved up, right? In the morning, it's like, you do a couple of fast ones, and that will really wake your body up. It feels great. So, that's about it. This is the basic form in yoga that keeps people fit. Doing this every day just keeps everything open and wonderful and running. And as we learn to slowly become more limber, we'll be able to do the actual full sequence to wake everything up properly. So if you're taking this class for credit, it's hard for me to say this one in this video because it's like, nobody's going to be watching this one. I mean, if you're in posture groups 2 and 3, odds are you don't need this course, right? But it's good to have a demonstration of what we're working towards as we start to rehabilitate our broken bodies. So, but yeah, maybe you're auditing, maybe you're one of the chiropractors. You can take this version. Just send me a short video of you doing some kind of stretching routine, whether it's what you made up or whether it's this one. Makes absolutely no difference. Send it to Ange at cleaninguplady.us and enjoy. Namaste.